Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Y2K, starring Rachel Zegler in a comedy movie. That's crazy. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Heart in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 15, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. This is an actual comedy, and Rachel Zegler is in it, and it's also from producer Jonah Hill, I believe, and I think some of the writers connected to when comedy stopped about 10 years ago. So this actually looks funny. It actually looks good. What is it? Well, you remember Y2K when we thought the world was going to end because it was going to flip over to the year 2000 and all the computers would die and planes would fall out of the sky, etc., etc. So it's based on that. It's not very original. Family Guy did it. But the idea is the machines take over and attack, but it's machines from 1999, 2000. And, of course, it's a coming-of-age movie where this dude is trying to win the girl of his dreams, who's Rachel Zegler. And his friend is fat, of course, because there's always a fat friend. And at first he loses, and then Y2K happens, and the machines start killing everybody, including the popular kids. Ah! And then, things start to have it. Here in the scene, a VHS cassette gets shot out of a VHS machine, and it's a copy of Varsity Blues, a pirated copy of Varsity Blues, taped over somebody's birthday, and it kills somebody. And then the machines just keep killing, and so the main character saves his girl, Rachel Zegler, and as they figure out how they could stop the machines, which they eventually do. So it looks like fun. It has a bunch of 1999, 2000 music in it. Hello, I said there would be, finally, they picked music from an era that's in the 2000s, just barely the 2000s, but it's enough. It's enough. So first act, typical coming-of-age movie. It's New Year's 1999. There's going to be a party. The actor's name's Jared Martell, I think. And he's trying to get with a girl, and she's very popular. She gets pulled in to a party. I got to say, Rachel Zegler looks like she could still pass for a teenager, I think. These are the roles she should be in. Hello? These are the roles she should have been playing. Not the leads, but the girl next door. She's got girl next door looks. She doesn't have leading woman looks. She doesn't have woman looks yet. Anyhow, she looks better in this than she does in the Snow White trailer. What the F are you doing? Anyhow, she gets pulled into a party. The two goofy friends have to find a way to go. They do. And she kisses another guy. But then Y2K happens. The lights go out. Second act. The machines rise up, start killing people left and right. He has to save her. At first, it doesn't go well. They lose a bunch of other people. It's all like people from the party. They escape the house. And then over the course of the second act, they bond. She falls in love with him. And then they figure out a way to stop the Y2K apocalypse or escape. Maybe they don't figure out a way to do it. So, yeah, and it looks crazy, over the top. Here's the write-up. Two high school nobodies make the decision to crash the last major celebration before the new millennium on New Year's Eve 1999. The night becomes even crazier than they could have dreamed when the clock strikes midnight. Director is Kyle Mooney, who also co-writes it with Evan Winter. And both these names sound very familiar. Yeah, okay. He's known for Zoolander 2. Not great, but Unfrosted, I thought that was pretty funny. No Hard Feelings, another good movie. He was an actor in all this. Let's see, writer Nathan For You. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Rick and Morty. Looks like he was an actor on that. So, as director, this is his first directorial debut. Okay, so it looks funny. Evan Winter also sounds super familiar. What is he known for? Nothing. He's new. I might be confusing him with a different Evan then. So, yeah. Well, good for you guys. Young guys, new guys, for the most part. I've always said comedy is a young man's game. However, this is a movie that takes place in the past. They probably need an old head to tell you what actually happened, but okay. Okay. So see you have the planes crashing into each other. This is a comedy movie. That still says comedy, like, oh, it's a funny still. Here's the fat guy. They always have a fat guy. That's a bit of a trope. Let the fat guy get the girl for once, said the fat guy. But yeah, I have to say, despite Rachel Zegler's presence, I would see this. Would I go to the theater? That's a tough call. I'd have to hear that it was really good. I'm really on the fence about a theater. I mean, if my friends were going to see it, or I needed something and there was nothing else out, yeah, 100%. If there was anything else I perceived as a better movie, no. And I'm really shaky about giving my support to a Rachel Zegler film. I'd rather watch it. My preference would be to catch it on streaming. And I don't think it'll be in theaters long. It's an A24. It's probably not going to do super well. Comedies never do that well. That's the sad thing. We were producing a lot of them, and they did okay. I mean, they're money makers. They make money. They just don't make a lot of money. They're cheap to shoot. Very cheap often. Usually cheaper than... Because in a comedy, it doesn't have to totally make sense. Now, this is more of a high-end comedy. The Y2K, robots coming to life, the time period, the music, all that costs money. But you set a comedy in the modern day, it just has to be funny, and that's it. So Y2K. Coming to theaters, I believe they said December 6th. Maybe. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site, the other video sites that I can't say on YouTube, but the links are below. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.